YouTube, it's Amanda. I am coming at you on, what's today? July the 9th, I think it is. Basically, I'm getting off work and I realized I haven't made a video in like 3 weeks. I am 17 weeks post-op, vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I'm really happy with where I'm at as far as my progress since I last came to you. Honestly, I have just been busy and wrapped up with things not weight loss surgery related, such as spending time with my kiddos for the summer and taking care of family matters. Not really doing a whole lot other than just taking care of business. So a few things that I wanted to talk about are kind of one of the same things that I talked about last time I came to you. Self-sabotage. It's a real thing, y'all. And it's like, as soon as I feel like I'm doing so great, and I know that I'm doing great because I see the numbers on the scale going down, and I'm feeling great about myself and all that jazz, I start having these evil thoughts creep up in my mind, like, oh, I'll just have, one whatever. For instance, the other night, 4th of July, we were going to a party. I made some Rice Krispie treats for everybody, but I wasn't going to eat any. Like, I had my mind made up I wasn't going to eat any because people just walk out in front of me like this is a walkway. Anyway, I had my mind made up I wasn't going to eat any. I had actually purchased a sugar-free lemon pound cake from Publix to take with also, so that I would have something if I wanted something sweet that wasn't so horrible for me, such as Rice Krispies. I did really good the 4th of July. I didn't eat anything bad. I didn't have any bread. When I fixed my plate, I only had like half of a hamburger, a hot dog, what else do we have? Oh, a chicken, like half of a chicken strip. And I wasn't even able to eat all of that. I had like a very small tablespoon of beans, couldn't eat all of them. It was just things like that. Like I really ate great that day. I ate a snack before, a few hours before. I did a little bit of swimming, just hung out. But so fast forward to a couple of nights later, my husband was basically begging me to make some more Rice Krispie treats because he didn't get as many as he wanted from the party that we went to on the 4th of July. So I made some more because I had all the ingredients, and I was like, I'll just go ahead and get them made, and I'll just get them out of the, get them out of the house. So when I made them, oh y'all, I was like, oh, I'll just have one. I'll just have like a very small corner of one, like that way I won't feel deprived. I'll just have one. One turned into 2, which turned into 3, and granted, they weren't your average like thick Rice Krispie treat, like stuffed all together. No, they were real thin, but they still were not great for me, and I knew that, but I kept eating them all night. I probably had the equivalent of like one store-bought Rice Krispie treat, which to me is huge and horrible for you. And so I have this pattern of eat bad, feel guilty, and try to like fix it. I don't know if that even makes sense, but like I'll feel really guilty, and then the next day I'll try to make up for it by, I'll try to drink like a bunch of extra water. I won't eat anything bad, like nothing, not even like I just won't, like I won't tempt myself with anything at that point because I feel like, oh, I was so horrible yesterday or last night, I've got to make this right. And so I wouldn't say I go to the point of like starving myself because I don't get hungry. But I have noticed like the day after I do something like that, I don't eat as much. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's part of the whole self-sabotage thing. I did talk to my emotional and fitness nurse about it, and she said, look, you know, if you feel like maybe you want to splurge every now and then, go for it. I said, but that's the problem. Like, it's not about, oh, I'm going to splurge every now and then. It's I have no control. Whenever I do go to splurge, it's like I feel like I have no control over like how much I eat, if that makes any sense. The last time it was chocolate chip cookies, you know, it was 3 chocolate chip cookies in one night. It was freaking ridiculous. You know, this time it was like, I don't even know how many Rice Krispies I ate of the kind of, like, the amount that I had, but I know what it felt like I was eating. It felt like I ate an entire pan of freaking Rice Krispie treats, and that was not good. A couple nights later, so it was like a couple of nights ago, I made s'mores for my kids because we were supposed to do it at the 4th of July party, but it rained a lot, so we didn't get to do a bonfire. Therefore, we didn't get to make s'mores, so I told them I promised them I'd make them in the oven. Well, they wanted me to eat one with them. I was like, no, Mama's good. I got my s'mores Quest bar, you know, I was trying to be good, and they were like, Mama, come on, you can just have one, and I ended up eating 2 s'mores. I just feel horrible about it. And sitting here saying that, and then knowing that I'm going to post that, I do want to say this. Okay, you do need to allow yourself something every now and then. Otherwise, you're going to feel like you're depriving yourself completely of everything. And that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not it at all. It's just I feel like I lose control whenever I allow myself to indulge just a little bit. I lose control. I don't have control. I feel like I don't have control once I start eating something like that, especially if there's enough there for me to binge on, or whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to become more aware when I'm in that situation versus looking after the fact. But that in and of itself is really, really hard. I'm still struggling with getting on my water. I try, I really do, y'all. I sip all day long, and I try. I'm not dehydrated. I'm not even close to dehydrated, because I would be able to tell, but I do feel sometimes like I'm a little bit more parched than I would like. I wake up some mornings and my mouth is so dry. I mean, it just feels ugh. But for the most part, I feel like I'm doing great. Now, here comes the good part. So, this past week, I have like drop. And it just amazed me, because the week or 2 before that, I didn't lose a pound. I got to, let's see. Okay, my high weight was 260 pounds. My surgery weight was 244 pounds. My surgery was on March the 10th, 2017 with Dr. Tuliadis at Grandview Medical Center with Advanced Surgeons Group. And my weight as of today is 204 pounds. It's amazing, y'all. I don't even know how to feel about it. I'm so excited. Honestly, I told my husband that my scale was broken, and he was like, why would you think your scale is broken? And I said, because it's telling me I weigh less than 210 pounds, which I feel like I was stuck at forever. So he got on it, and he was like, babe, the scale works just fine. I was like, no, there's something wrong with it. And anyway, we talked about it back and forth, and he just laughed at me. He was like, you just need to just go with it. Put it in your Fitness Pal and go with it. So, a total loss of 56 pounds. I've got 4 pounds, 5 pounds technically, until I hit Wonderland, and I am super excited. One of my presents to myself for hitting that goal, when I do hit it, is I'm going to purchase, I don't know if you've ever smelled it or whatever, but it's Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue myself because it's really, his son is driving me crazy. It's really expensive, and normally, used to, let me put it that way, not normally, but used to, oh my gosh, the sun is blinding me. I would reward myself by eating. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh. I would be like, oh, I lost 20 pounds. Let me go gorge out at a Chinese buffet. What kind of sense does that even make? I look back at it now and I'm like, what was I thinking? I mean, obviously I wasn't, but like, what was I thinking? For real. Oh, I did great. I lost X amount of weight. Let's go stuff myself full of food that's going to make me gain it all back. And then some. So I'm trying to find ways to reward myself that aren't food related. I don't want to take my family out to eat. I don't want to go to a buffet. I don't want to get a meal that I've been craving. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. I don't. I want to continue to eat the way that I'm eating, which is protein first. I'm eating a lot of vegetables. I'm eating way more fruit than I was. And I'm just keeping my refined sugars to a minimum, if any at all. I don't eat bread. I feel like I will never eat bread again, but you know, who knows? I will tell you that last night my husband made chicken strips and stuffing for dinner because I had to work a 12-hour shift. So when I got off work, I just came home and he had dinner made, and I'm not going to complain. I tried eating some of the stuffing, but it didn't sit right on my stomach. It felt really, I don't even know. Maybe it was just heavy or something. I don't know. It made me feel sick to my stomach. It really did. And I only took 2 very small bites, like the end of a fork, small bites. So if that's any idea of what my stomach is going to feel like if I try to eat bread, I'm good. I'll keep dealing with my protein and my vegetables. As far as my size goes, I feel like I haven't, like, according to my measurements, I have went down significantly in the past couple of months. But I'm still wearing clothes, like I'm still wearing size 16. My 18s are too big on me, but sometimes I still wear them because I don't want to go shopping. So yeah, I'm still wearing size 16. I probably could fit into a 14, but I'm just scared. Like I've been saying, oh, I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna go to the thrift store or whatever. I'm scared. Because I'm scared I'm gonna grab a pair of pants that are size 14, that are vanity sized or whatever the case may be, and they're not gonna fit me. And then I'm gonna be devastated. And I'm just not ready for that right now. And I'm okay with not being ready for that. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to go on this journey at my own pace. I'm not doing this for anybody but myself. And if I feel like I'm not ready to face that, then I'm not going to put myself through that situation, because I feel like if I try to do it too soon, if I try to like go clothes shopping too soon and it destroys me because I can't fit into what I thought I should be able to fit into, or whatever the case may be, I feel like it's going to set me back. I feel like it's going to make me want to go and like, oh, well, you know, I can't fit into a 14, so I might as well eat whatever I want to anyway, because that's the mentality I used to have. If I wasn't losing weight, I would give up so quickly. Like if I was on doing a diet or whatever the case was, whatever I was doing, my yo-yo dieting, and I would say after a couple of weeks, oh, I've lost 2 pounds. Well, it doesn't matter what I eat. It doesn't matter how much I eat. It doesn't matter. Like, I would tell myself this. It doesn't matter anything that I do. I'm not going to lose weight. And so then I would go and I would gorge out on whatever it was that I was feeling like I needed or wanted that day. And that's the reason why I would gain every pound that I lost. I would gain it all back and then some, because I wasn't understanding that I don't need to compare myself to other people, number one, because every body is different. Everybody loses weight differently. You know, there are people that had surgery before me, after me, same day as me, same height as me, or around that height, and they've lost way more, or they've lost a little bit less. You know, every person's body is completely different, and we cannot compare ourselves to each other and say, oh, well, we had surgery a week apart. You know, how did you manage to lose 56 pounds and I've only lost 42? You know, and it's like, here, let me tell you this. Number one, I am counting my total weight loss, which is actually it includes the 2-week pre-op diet. And the reason why I do that, I'll be honest with you, the reason why I include that is because I would have never lost that weight if it weren't for surgery. So I'm putting it all together. I lost 16 pounds. I can't remember how much I lost on pre-op. Yeah, it was 16 pounds because I was 260 and I went to 244. So I lost that 16 pounds only because I was on a pre-op diet that consisted of a bunch of protein and a lot of liquids. So I'm not going to discount that. I lost that weight. I worked on it. I did that. But if it wasn't for surgery, I wouldn't have. So I lump it all together. Let's see. I've really been doing good about tracking my food, except for the past few days, because I did eat those. I guess I'd say probably the last week it's been kind of mainly because I'm at home and because I ate a few things that were bad, and I don't like tracking bad stuff because I have to face it, I have to see it, I have to remember that I ate this bad stuff, and I have to see how many calories and sugar and carbs and all that is in there, and it just puts me in some type of mood, and I don't like to be in that mood, so I usually don't put it in there. With that being said, like I said, I'm happy with where I'm at. I mean, 56 pounds in 4 months is nothing to laugh at. You know, that's a lot of weight, in my opinion. I feel great. I've been going to the gym a lot more. That I have been doing. Last week I made it 3 days. For some reason I have such a hard time going to the gym on my off week, and I don't know why. I am more active at home during my off week, so that could be it, I guess. I feel like I'm doing more around the house. I'm definitely walking more than I would sitting at a desk for 8 hours on my work week, but I don't know. I just feel like I do get more exercise on my week off. I'm not saying that compensates for me not going to the gym. I'm just saying I think that's where that thought is coming. And I really need to get to the gym on my week off, but I just don't. But whenever I do go on my work week, I am at it. Like, I am there for a couple of hours. I am doing at least 30 minutes of cardio, and I'm doing a lot of strength training, doing squats and all kind of different like strength training and stuff like that is going to build my muscles up to help me burn more fat. So I do like leg day, or sometimes I'll do like leg and ab day, and then I'll do arm day, and then I'll do arms and abs and legs all in one day. Like, I switch it up. I don't like to do the same workout every single time. It's monotonous. It's boring. It's just not for me. So, I switch it up with whatever I'm feeling like doing. If I want to go in on a Monday and do arms, I do arms. If I go in on a Monday and I want to do a full body workout, I do a full body workout. If I feel like, okay, Monday I'm going to do a full body workout, Wednesday I'm going to do legs and abs, and then Friday I'm going to do a full body workout, then that's what I do. It's all about having fun. And I'll be honest with you, I turn my music on, and I don't sing out loud, but like, I do sing, and I get in with the music, and I groove, and you know, and I get my workout done, and it's a lot of fun. So I'm getting better about getting to the gym, which is something I said I was going to work on my last video. So I feel like I'm doing that. I feel like I'm doing great with that. yeah, so I will leave you with that. I'm home from work after a 12-hour day. I'm tired, exhausted. I'm ready to go eat some tuna fish and lay it down. But I will leave you with that. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I really would love for my viewers and subscribers to reach out to me a little bit more. I feel like nobody says anything, or there's very few people that do, and I'm making these videos to help other people. So granted, I'm doing it for myself, but I'm also doing it to help other people. And if I can be of any assistance to you, please let me know. You could like this video and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I post new videos, which again, I say it every video, I'm trying to do better about doing every week, but it's just, life happens, you know. At least I'm still here. I have watched some people's videos where they do videos for like 2 weeks and then you don't see them ever again on YouTube. So it's like, at least I'm here. At least I'm trying. Yeah, so you guys have a great night. Bye.